Oh, hey, Matt. How are you?
I'm good, Mike. How are you?
I'm good. All right. Hey, welcome back to another wonderful Wednesday where we do trivia, as always, on Wednesdays that one time.
That one time forever and always?
That's right. So it's good to see you. Good to see everyone here. I see we have some folks from abroad everywhere. We have at least Toronto's own Kelly O'Hara playing tonight.
And Kevin Armstrong, Braintree's own Kevin Armstrong.
Oh, man.
Abroad in Massachusetts.
Man, that's basically, Massachusetts is basically the Toronto of
Massachusetts?
Of New England.
Yeah. Oh, of New England.
Yeah, that's what I hear anyways.
All right.
So, so we're here on a Wednesday. It's time to do some trivia. Should we dive in?
We probably should dive in.
Okay.
We should at least cover, we should probably go through the rule deck in order because it's Wednesday.
I will let you take the lead on that one, and I will mostly follow, I'm sure.
Well, you control what they see, so it's hard for me to...
Yeah, it's a little harder. So,
all right. So, as always, the best way to watch or sort of engage in the game tonight, experience the game, is to have a device to sort of partake in the live stream. So whether it's watching or listening, but it's a separate device to play the game on. And really the crowd.live website is where you want to be if you want to be competitive. The witty banter is just the benefit of that. So if you are on one computer, as an example, you want to have two tabs, that's cool. But that's that. Tonight's game, you go to crowd.live and you're going to use the code 4HPTB, which does not roll off the tongue really well, but 4HPTB.
I mean, we could try to say it as one word. For up to.
I was like Hewlett Packard, Tom Brady. I'm trying to there's nothing that flows really easy. So,
not a thing.
But 4HPTB.
Yes.
Done. Okay.
Perfect.
And so, as most of you know, if this is not your first time, but for those of you who it is your first time, we are Dolph Hoyt Presents. That guy right there is Mike. I am Matt, and we do trivia here at Great North.
Hold on. I'm actually following exactly what you're doing, so they can't actually see me. So hold on. Here, let's try that again. All right, we're back to the camera.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
hey guys.
That's Mike, and I'm Matt.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't realize. I thought we were still.
I'm following your lead.
Oh,
so
wow! It's a Wednesday night miracle.
Yeah. All right.
Back to the deck.
Yeah.
All right. We are Dolph Hoyt Presents, and we do trivia here at Great North Aleworks in Manchester, New Hampshire. We normally do it on Thursday nights, although we have a special Wednesday night edition.
Oh man, it's so special.
So special. Be prepared for wild and crazy.
Oh man.
I know.
If we were wearing leisure suits, we'd be two wild and crazy guys.
On hump day.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right. So we again we're this is sort of special quarantine stay at home edition of trivia, because normally we would be once a month doing trivia here in the tap room at Great North, so we've been doing it weekly since everybody's sort of been trapped in their house, and we have fun with it. People seem to be having fun with it as well. But thanks to the good folks here at Great North for not only asking us to do it, but also hosting us. Mike and I are both drinking wonderful Northbounds today. I got Mike drinking crispy beers as opposed to hazy, juicy beers, which I take some small pride in.
Yes, you can't see it because the camera's not on again. But man, these beers are good, because you need to see it in order to understand.
Well, or you go to GreatNorthAleworks.com, navigate to shop, and you can get yourself some.
Oh man, that sounds like a great thing.
It is.
Matt, when can I get them?
Well, you can do it two ways. So you can either come here to the tap room Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Now, those are new hours.
That's right.
They have modified it. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 3 to 6. Come into the tap room. You can get growler fills. You can get cans. I heard you can even order kegs.
Oh, man.
I have never done that here myself.
No, Dave Lemire I heard a tale one time that Dave Lemire was going to, and then he didn't.
What?
I know.
Oh,
that's Maine for you.
That's Maine.
Classic.
Maybe he's still driving.
Classic Maine. Yeah.
Anyway, or you can go online and order, and there's deliveries. Manchester, Hooksett, Goffstown, Londonderry, Derry, Rochester, Dover, Portsmouth, Concord, Hopkinton, Epsom, Nashua, Merrimack, Bedford, and Amherst.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Amherst. Now, see, the way delivery works is there was some confusion about this with some people we know.
Yes. Not to name names.
Not to name names.
But it rhymes with CJ.
It's very close to CJ. Delivery days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So those are the 3 days that you will get beer deliveries.
Oh, so like today.
Today. But in order to get delivery today, you have to place your order by 10 a.m. So if you place your order by 10 a.m. day of, you'll get delivery that day. If you don't, you'll get delivery on the next delivery day.
Okay.
So if you placed an order, say, at noontime today, Mike, when would you get that order?
It sounds like I would get that on Friday.
Friday. Great example.
Awesome.
Yes.
Perfect.
Very well done. That's a word math problem.
It's like I read the description when I ordered and placed the order as such.
That's right. All right. So again, special thanks to the Great North folks. CJ just texted me, ouch. So, okay.
Yeah. It looks like we're on about a 12-second delay then. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for tonight's game, a reminder, we want to go to crowd.live, and you want to use the code 4HPTB. That's 4HPTB. And then, okay, quick rules. Tonight there are going to be 15 questions, a combination of multiple choice as well as short answer. You are going to have 30 seconds to answer each question. And the way that scoring works is that once the timer starts counting backwards from 30, the number of points, which the maximum number is 150, you go count backwards. So the quicker you answer correctly, the more points you're going to get. The slower, the less. But again, a correct answer is always better than an incorrect answer.
Yes, that's always a better thing to be able to get the answer correct than to get it wrong.
Yep.
A couple things to point out though as you're playing. When you are playing with the multiple choice questions, we will read as Matt said, we'll go ahead and read the question and then start the timer. When we start the timer, there's going to be a shift, and so if you're too quick in the draw, you might find yourself answering incorrectly and being super upset with us when ultimately this is on you. So this is your warning right now. Watch out for that. It will shift. You might answer wrong, and that's on you. Additionally, the short answer questions may have a lot of dashes in them. If there are dashes, the number of dashes do not tie into how many letters are in the word. Unless you don't know the answer, in that case then, definitely try to match your answer to the number of dashes that are in the space.
You just confused me, so I can't imagine what you did to the listening audience.
We're going to find out really soon. So,
all right. So there actually is today a relatively decent balance between short answer and multiple choice. So we'll have lots of opportunities to do that. All right. And we really want to ask folks to take pictures of their experience that they're having tonight, and post stuff on social media. So if you're playing on a bigger screen, take a picture of your beer, your screens, the people you're playing with. We really want to see it. So on Facebook, it's at Dolph Hoyt Presents or at Great North Ale. On Twitter, it's at Great North Ale or at Dolph Hoyt. And then on Instagram, it is just Great North Ale, as Dolph Hoyt has not found its way to that particular platform.
No, we have not made it there. We are, however, on LinkedIn. So for those true believers and those true fans, You'll find us there. You don't need to be told how to find us. Yep. You'll find us on your own.
Dolph Hoyt equals business professional.
Exactly.
Yep.
What we're wearing today is what the future has in store. Yep. I don't know where I'm going.
All right. So quick reminder before we jump into the game here, go to crowd.live and enter the code 4HPTB to get into the game. All right. So Mike, I think it's time.
Yep. I think we're good. We're just going to go ahead and pop this over here.
Okay.
And folks, just a reminder, as we're playing tonight, there is a delay on the video that you're watching. So to get the most out of the game, if you want to score big, pay attention to the device that your gameplay is on. If you want to hear our hilariousness, just keep on listening.
Yep. And there is actually a much more sizable delay today, for whatever reason, than there has been in the past. So we're running about a 10 or 11 second delay today.
Yeah. So just apologies in advance. And hopefully it won't make that big of a difference. So
again, crowd.live for HPTB to play. Nice for a midweek off game day. That's right.
Yeah.
It looks like we have 65 people playing tonight.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, pretty good. We are going to have prizes.
Yes.
Prizes for the top 3 teams tonight. So you definitely want to be focused and dialed in early. As we will be going from there. So, let me get going here. Let me hit play. Let me hit OK. And here we go. Question 1. What is the first name of the only daughter of Gomez and Morticia Adams? So what is the first name of the only daughter of Gomez and Morticia Adams?
Well, I'm glad you chose not to ask what the last name is because, in fact, it is Adams.
Well, that would be a classic Mike move in giving away the answer before the timer's up.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying there, and like right now, that's not the case. It's very much as I'm looking at the answers coming in, though, it's very much like the smorgasbord of Happy Days going on here. So, yeah.
Did you watch the Gary Marshall special on ABC last night?
I did not.
It was good.
It
was the Happy Days of Gary Marshall. It was really well done. The 2-hour special on Gary Marshall, obviously the producer of Happy Days. So. All right. So we have a number of. You good on the answers?
We're good.
Okay. So what is the first name of the only daughter of Gomez and Morticia Adams? The correct answer is Wednesday. What's today, Mike?
It's Wednesday.
Oh, my good. What synergy?
Oh man, it's like it was planned, but it was not.
Like it was planned. All right. Very, very well done to the nearly half of the people who are playing who got that one right.
Yes.
Nice job.
Yes, and I would like to point out that Felicity and Selena are not days of the week, so therefore not an answer.
Well, it never said there was a day of the week.
I know. I realized that after. So, it's Wednesday, Matt. Give me this.
All right, Fred. You're going to be so ready for trivia tomorrow night. Here we go. Question 2. Got ourselves a multiple choice. Who was American actress Carrie Fisher's mother? So our options are A, Debbie Reynolds, B, Janet Leigh, C, Joan Crawford, or D, Judy Garland.
Ooh. And the early ends on this one, people definitely know their moms. So
well, and Carrie Fisher being Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So definitely, yeah.
Well, and in the last 2 or 3 movies, Carrie Fisher's daughter had a role in the film. So it all comes together.
All comes together. It's like it's one big family.
It's like it's one big family.
Yeah.
All right. So, question 2, who was American actress Carrie Fisher's mother? The correct answer is A, Debbie Reynolds.
Yep. And as we said, quite the number of you knew the answer to this one. Over 85, not over, exactly 85% of you knew who this was. Yep. So congrats to you.
And I want to point out to our friend in Braintree, so far 2 questions in, no math.
It's like this game was meant for him.
Meant for him, right? Exactly. Okay. Question 3. Who did Muhammad Ali defeat in the fight known as the Rumble in the Jungle? So who did Muhammad Ali defeat in the fight known as the Rumble in the Jungle? So this is a short answer. I just need to type it in.
That makes more sense. Well, you'll understand. Basically, as answers are coming in, I'm seeing this, and all of a sudden, I'm seeing one of TV's greats listed on here.
Oh, okay.
And it's like he was never a boxer, and then it's like, no, that one is just not the one I'm thinking of.
Well, I mean, you don't know. Maybe he was.
Well, I think he did. I think he did have some altercations outside of his show.
Yeah.
So.
Outside of Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So question 3: who did Muhammad Ali defeat in the fight known as the Rumble in the Jungle? The correct answer is George Foreman, or we would have accepted the last name of Foreman. So Mike was making reference to the fact that Frazier was popping up as a frequent answer. So Joe Frazier being the boxer, Mike immediately went to Frazier, the TV character from Cheers, and Frazier.
Because why wouldn't you? When there's a sports question, why would you not immediately go to a bar? So.
All right, question 4. Another multiple choice. Which of these Caribbean islands is a British territory and not an independent country? A, Barbados, B, the Bahamas, C, Bermuda, or D, Dominica? So which one of these Caribbean islands is a British territory and not an independent country? One of these I didn't realize
was a place.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't really know how to word it without giving it away, but
no. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I look at these lists, and I just immediately assume that these are all places that different Oh God, who wrote the Firm?
Oh yeah, Grisham.
Grisham. I immediately assume that these are all like locations that Grisham novels have taken place at some point in time.
I guess I haven't read enough Grisham novels. So.
Well, they take place in places like this.
Okay.
So sometimes.
So which of these Caribbean islands is a British territory and not an independent country? The correct answer is C, Bermuda. So Bermuda, and nearly half of the people who answered got that one right. That's good work.
Yeah, good job.
I didn't realize Dominica was like Dominican
it's a
Republic.
place, yeah.
I guess so. You learned something.
I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. Question 5. From what fictional country is Eddie Murphy's character in the movie Coming to America?
Yeah. Speaking of places that we did not know if they were real or not.
Correct. Well, and on this one, I think we're going to be relatively generous in spelling, if I'm not mistaken.
100%.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So from what fictional country is Eddie Murphy's character in the movie Coming to America? Is what we're looking for, and there's all kinds of. Oh wow, somebody pulling out a old school trivia reference in here. That's great.
Yeah, unfortunately, Buffalo is, while it is very fictional in many ways, is not where Coming to America.
But honestly, the amount of times we've used Buffalo as an answer to a question, it's not a bad guess.
It's not a bad guess. No, it's definitely much akin to answering C. So when in doubt,
guess Buffalo. All right. So, from what fictional country is Eddie Murphy's character in the movie Coming to America? Are you good on scoring?
Yes.
Okay. The correct answer is Zamunda. Zamunda, the fictional country of Zamunda, which I would go visit.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's like just past the mountains from the movie.
Black Panther?
No.
Wakanda?
Paramount.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right,
just past the Paramount Mountains.
Okay.
So.
All right. So we are a third of the way through, and I think we traditionally take this opportunity to check out some scores.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Yeah.
Should we go ahead and do that?
I think we should do that.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. The scores are up.
Woo. All right. Let's. I'm going to start at number 5 today.
Okay.
And you know why I'm going to do that?
Why is that, Matt?
Because the 5th place team, Jack Attack, has gotten all 5 correct.
Oh man, that's a great spot to start.
Great spot to start. Now it is interesting that they got them all right, but they're in 5th place because that means they've been getting them correct, but not as quickly as some other teams. So that's a good thing to point out.
Yep. They definitely had some deep thought on that one, which is pretty solid. So well done to you.
All right, so we've got Jack Attack in 5th, Johnny's Angels, our friends Johnny's Angels, 4th place. Cassie, they're in 3rd place with 512 points. TP, good one, with 555 points. And Matt and Kristen at the top of the board by 4 points over the 2nd place team. So very, very tight. Obviously, with 150 possible points per correct answer, we've got lots of opportunity to be named. Let's see. We'd like to go down here a little bit in the.
Dive into the archives here. See how some folks did.
See where I mean, you like to see where people are, and a lot of good. I mean, people seem to be doing well.
Yep, and it sounds like Geralt of Trivia is playing again tonight. Geralt, if you are playing, please go ahead and shoot us an email at lisa@greatnorthaleworks.com. You won a prize last week. We'd love to hear from you so we can give it to you. Otherwise,
he just responded.
Oh, there you go.
There
okay.
you go.
All right. So that's how the internet works. So Matt, how did other people do?
Well, I want to point out our 41st place team.
Oh man.
Yep, good friend of mine, the Nelsons from Bedford, which their team name is a properly named level 10.G3, which for those in the know that's a winning name, even if they're not winning on the scoreboard. So extra points to our 41st place team right now.
No. So well done. Your 41st place will not
nowhere to
go
go.
in vain.
Nowhere to go but up.
Yeah.
Yep. Now you guys are in the groove. Guys, you're in the groove. You get 10 questions, straighten your shit out. All right? Here we go. That's your pep talk. G3,
right.
That's for you.
Question 6?
Question 6.
Question 6.
Here we go. Question 6. Nope, it's loading. Okay, multiple choice. Which company produced the first commercially available compact disc player? So our options are A, Philips, B, Pioneer, C, Sony, or D, Kenwood.
Well, I think our first CD player that we had growing up was a Pioneer. It was a 6-disc player. They had the giant cartridges that were the size of 6 discs.
6 discs,
and
yeah.
you could just kind of ram it in there, and it was great because whenever your CD would end, it would still take about another minute or so before it switched over to the next disc.
Wow. Okay.
But that was cutting edge.
That was where you guys started with the 6-disc player.
That's where we yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we started there. It was so hard to go anywhere else.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, I had this. I started with a single disc player, and I actually started with the correct. What I had was the actual correct answer to this one, which was C, Sony.
Oh man.
But mine skipped in the car. It would skip like
so
crazy.
Yeah,
it was so bad.
They never worked. Yeah.
Yep. So, and you had to hold it perfectly. You couldn't put it at an angle or anything.
Yeah,
it was bad. All right, question 7. Felicity Jones played which Star Wars character in the film Rogue One: A Star Wars Story? So, Felicity Jones played which Star Wars character in the film Rogue One: A Star Wars Story? Which I think, honestly, Rogue One, the best of the Star Wars stories.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Of the Star Wars story? Oh,
yeah, of the Star Wars stories.
And Solo, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Solo. I'm probably one of 4 people who seem to have enjoyed it. But it was a delightful film.
Han Solo was miscast. That was my biggest problem with it.
I had no issues with him by about halfway through it. He definitely kind of encapsulated what the character was. I mean, unfortunately, I only seen him once. I only seen him in Hail Caesar.
Okay.
So I had no real frame of reference for what to expect. So,
you might need to.
oh, I should probably tell
You definitely need to. And again, this is another one where we're going to be pretty generous. I think is the approach on this. So Felicity Jones played which Star Wars character in the film Rogue One: A Star Wars Story? I'm simply stalling to give Mike a chance to make sure we get all the correct answers marked.
There are some,
lots of guesses on this one.
Some horrible spelling here, folks. But at the same time, yeah, I am a fan of the Flying Nun. I don't believe that's the correct answer, though.
Is that a Star Wars character?
It probably is.
Okay.
It's not in the context of what they're saying,
All right.
but I'm sure it is one.
Well, the correct answer, the 17 people got the correct answer, which is Jin Erso.
Erso.
Jin Erso.
Close enough.
I mean, with what I saw you accepting, I was closer than some other people.
That's fair, yeah.
All right, question 8. All right, multiple choice. Here we go. Containing the monster hit Urgent, what rock group topped the charts in 1981 with their 4th album titled 4? Our options are A, REO Speedwagon, B, Styx, C, Foreigner, or D, Loverboy.
So, fun fact.
Okay.
Dennis DeYoung is the lead singer of Styx.
Okay.
His son, Matt DeYoung, went to school with me back in Illinois. And so, in turn, I can say I went to school with Dennis DeYoung's son. And that's about it. Styx would also play at the Frankfort County Festival every fall.
On purpose?
On purpose. They showed up and they would play, and no one said go away. So, good times.
Is that like the equivalent of the Hopkinton Fair?
Well, in the Midwest, every town and county has a fair. Okay. And so it's just more of this is what we do on a Saturday, as opposed to the Hopkinton, which apparently is a one and done, this is the thing.
Which better happen. I'm just saying. Better happen this year. Better not get canceled.
You have to get your Hopkinton finest out in order to go,
All right. So
golly.
Hey, don't knock the Hopkinton Fair. All right. So it seems like our audience is very well versed in this particular genre of music, because 77% got the correct answer of C, Foreigner. It's a good one. I mean, I didn't know, but I probably would have whittled it down to REO Speedwagon or Foreigner.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that my very purposeful story of Styx and Dennis DeYoung and his son Matt DeYoung was very helpful to all of you in realizing that was not the right answer.
Didn't throw anybody off? All right, question 9. Hockey player Sidney Crosby wears which jersey number? In other words, what is Sidney Crosby's jersey number?
Well, this is.
I don't think I'm giving anything away.
No.
Plays for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is probably the closest to a math question we have tonight.
Oh, so Kevin won't get this one.
He's not going to get it. No, because it involves numbers, Matt. And numbers, as you know, are the basis of math.
Well, I don't know if you saw Kevin's note in the chat, but 1 + 1 = French fries.
I mean, that's one.
Not
way
wrong.
Not wrong. Yeah, but I mean, like it seems like people here definitely have a better understanding of what that number is than he does.
Well, at least everybody guessed the number.
That's true. That's I was half expecting.
Even though someone wrote a number out, which I think is a little weird.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Those nerds.
Not the right answer, but they wrote a number out.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's better than the answer could have been Applebee's or something. So.
All right. So the correct answer is 87. 87 is the correct answer.
Oh, look at that.
It's a Canadian thing, I guess.
Miss Sports over here.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Sports ball. Sports
well,
puck. How do we say that one?
Sports puck. Yeah, I think that's about right.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll be the ringer for trivia whenever we play again.
All sports trivia. All right, question 10. Multiple choice. In 1997, Tiger Woods won his first major championship with his victory in which event? Our options are A, the Masters, B, the Open Championship, C, the PGA Championship, or D, the U.S. Open. So Tiger Woods won his first major championship with a victory in this event. This is one you know, right?
It is actually.
Is it really?
Weirdly enough.
Oh
yeah.
wow. Okay. I would have not necessarily have guessed that you were aware.
I'm surprised as much as you are. Matt.
Right.
Yeah. So.
I mean, because not only are you not a sports ball guy, you don't strike me as a golf guy.
No. I know how it works. You swing and it goes away. So
You lose a ball. All right.
basically, it's called walking through the woods.
So Tiger Woods won his first major championship with his victory at the Masters. So A, the Masters is the correct answer.
Yep. And looking at the answers here, it looks like 46% of you were as knowledgeable as I was on this.
Yeah.
One, so
That was well done. All right. 2/3 of the way through. That was question 10.
okay.
Probably time to check them scores
Oh
again.
man, scores are great. Look at these guys.
Here we go.
Scores.
Wow.
Oh,
Jack
man.
Attack. Still
Oh,
10 out of 10.
so good.
Woo!
What I like about them, Matt, is
Yep.
that they know what it's all about. They just don't know when it's all about. So
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow and
So,
steady wins the
yeah,
race,
yeah.
but you might not win the race.
Might not be here. No. So
All right, but we have had major changes at the top of the charts. Major changes. So Cassie now in 4th place. Matt and Kristen dropped to 3rd place.
so sad.
A team to be named later, and I don't even take a shot at the last word in that. The team to be named later in 2nd. And at the top of the charts, after 2/3 of the game, are our old friends, the Floor Hockey Dropouts.
Classic dropouts.
Classic. 1,193 points.
Oh,
I mean,
impressive.
But honestly, if you look at the top 4 or 5 teams, only a correct question or two separate them.
Yeah, no,
so
it's still a very close game across the board. It just all depends on if you know it and how fast you can answer.
and honestly, in the Battle of Bedford, the Delisles seem to be beating the level 10 point G3s.
Oh man.
But I am happy to. My pep talk may have worked.
Yeah.
The level 10 G3s are up to 32nd place.
Oh man, that's great. Well, you know what they say. You can't go down from here.
Well,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
now you definitely, guys, you can't go backwards now. You need to keep moving.
Yeah, don't ruin this for Bedford.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know. The Lyles may, but I want to point out. My family, who is playing tonight is in 23rd place, playing as deathly allergic to tan interiors, which is mocking me because I don't believe that cars should have tan interiors.
No, nor should they.
No, black, obviously, black leather.
Or red,
Nah, no, never red.
Yeah.
That's what Oliver wants. He wants the sexy red interior. Nope, neat black leather.
I actually didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm very concerned about this situation now.
Yep.
So.
I believe cars should come in 2 colors, black or silver. And if you need a third color, it's white. Black interior. All right, moving on. Question 11. Hold on, I gotta move my cursor here, and then everything's moving a little slow. All right. Come on, question 11. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Question 11. How many ounces are there in 1 cup? So how many ounces are in 1 cup?
You think by the amount of times I ask Alexa this, I would know this. But I could safely say I couldn't tell you this.
But now you don't need to know. You just ask Alexa.
I know. All I have to do is just be like, Alexa!
Although now everyone is asking Alexa.
Probably.
Yeah.
And so this one's now on Amazon.
Yeah.
Who may be our new sponsor, depending on how this goes. So
they're not going to be okay with us using YouTube Live then.
Well, as soon as Amazon Live comes around and picks up the pace on this stuff, we'll be switching. So,
all right. So I guess.
Yep.
Okay. So question 11. How many ounces are there in 1 cup? Thank you, Alexa, for giving us the correct answer of 8. There are 8 ounces in 1 cup.
Yep. And I'm realizing right now we may have broken our rule of no math this time because technically a conversion is a math problem.
I doubt anyone converted. I bet they asked.
I'm pretty sure that Alexa is the winner on this one. So,
yeah. All right. Question 12. Tom Hanks played which journalist in the film The Post? Our options are Ben Bradley, David Frost, Edward R. Murrow, or Mike Wallace.
I have no idea what this movie is.
You've never seen The Post?
What? Don't give me that look. No, I've never seen it. I didn't even know this was a movie.
It's so good. Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep in the same movie?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, wasn't that also the one about Walt Disney?
I don't think Meryl Streep was in that.
No? Oh, I don't know either.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't seen that one either, so, but, yeah. No, I haven't seen this.
Have you seen Spotlight?
No.
Oh man, you need to brush up on your newspaper movies.
Oh man,
I know.
I'm sorry.
All right, so
I apologize.
question 12. Tom Hanks played which journalist in the film The Post? The correct answer, as Mike will learn when he watches the movie, is A. Ben Bradley. A. Ben Bradley. It's a great film. It's based on true events.
I'm sure. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Both that is a great movie and based on true events.
Both. Yes.
Yes.
All right, question 13. Lucky number 13 here on Wednesday. Oh, another sports ball question.
Oh, man, Lisa's all set for this one.
What is the only NFL team to appear in 4 consecutive Super Bowls? We're looking for the only team to appear in 4 consecutive Super Bowls.
Oh, man, and the early answer's in, and they
Don't be confused, because there may have been a team that appeared in 4 straight NFL championships, but we're looking specifically for Super Bowls. You keep it.
No,
There was a lot of silence right there. I thought you were going to come up with something quirky.
No, I have nothing when it comes to this. I have nothing but respect for sports. So.
I thought you were going to come at it from a different angle.
Oh, the disrespect for sports?
No.
I've seen the people playing this. I like them.
No, I'm not saying the opposite angle. I'm saying a different angle in the fact that the correct answer is the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, man, yeah.
Buffalo!
Yeah, surprise, guys. This time on purpose.
We essentially told you earlier, when in doubt, guess Buffalo.
Yeah, always guess Buffalo. Buffalo.
The Buffalo Bills. The correct answer. All right, we got 2 more questions left.
Okay.
Level 10.G3 better step up their game. I want to see 300 points in these final 2 questions.
Yeah. That's possible.
Possible.
Yeah. So answer now.
Now,
before
ready
you
to
see
go.
The question.
Yeah.
Just Zen answer.
All right, question 14. Which of these high-powered vocalists was not considered one of the 3 tenors? A. Andrea Bocelli, B. Placido Domingo, C. Luciano Pavarotti, or D. Jose Carreras?
I'm going to
freaking nailed all of those.
I'm going to take a guess that you looked up how to pronounce all of those.
Not true, because I paused momentarily before I read option A.
No, that was some pretty solid pronunciation there.
It was.
I look forward to you doing it again.
Well, most of those are names that I've heard pronounced before, so it was just a matter of like getting my head wrapped around.
Yeah, just kind of mentally putting yourself where you saw them and what news show they were saying them on. Yeah,
and the one I've probably never heard is probably the correct answer.
Yeah, most likely.
Oh no, unfortunately it's not.
No.
So which of these high-powered vocalists was not considered one of the 3 tenors? The correct answer is A, Bocelli. Which I would have guessed. I would have put all of my money on Jose Carreras at the bottom.
Yeah,
all of it.
I think you skip the first name and just go straight to the last name.
Oh well, no, I was thinking about how to work in that. I would have been so wrong on this one, but yeah. All right, final question.
Yeah, final question. Let's do it.
All right, before we get to the final question.
Oh man!
Only because Kevin Armstrong brought it up in the chat.
Oh, what did he bring up, Matt?
He brought up the fact that he was hoping that Great North would deliver.
Oh!
To Braintree.
That's a wonderful question.
It is.
Will they?
Well, no.
Oh, sucks to be you, Kevin.
I know, but starting pretty soon, Great North is going to be able to deliver, mail out deliveries.
Oh, that's
to
awesome.
other places. So there'll be more about this coming soon, but New Hampshire and Vermont, not surprising, right?
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah, classic Ohio. Getting mail.
Virginia.
Yeah, that sounds like them.
Washington, D.C.
Yep, they like beer.
Yep, Nebraska.
Okay.
I mean, what else is there to do?
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, North Dakota.
Wait for the mail there.
That's right. North Dakota.
Yep, they're going to be out there with their lawn chairs just waiting for the package.
Just waiting for it.
Yep.
Oregon.
All right. Well, they got some lumber there to cut.
Yep.
So.
Nevada.
Okay.
Because he went in Vegas.
Why not? Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And Maine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad Maine came around.
I know.
The end. Yeah.
So. I know. I'm just saying, if Kevin, if he still had his property in Maine, he could have gotten it delivered to Maine instead of Braintree.
I know. And then whenever he goes there,
right,
you can have it. Oh, so he delivers to Maine, which means that
Dave Lemaire,
you can go ahead and order some beer.
Maine is coming soon.
Oh.
Eventually, you can order some beer because it's coming soon.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Not officially permitted yet. It says in brackets. I didn't read
that sounds
part.
more like Maine. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, we're simply waiting for the governor to reopen the state.
Yeah.
All right.
to the mail?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're just packages waiting at the border, waiting for it.
The Toy family has a bit of a gripe with the state of Maine right now, all right?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Final question. Number 15. Multiple choice. In the original Space Invaders game, players faced how many rows of 11 aliens each? So how many rows of 11 aliens were there in the original game of Space Invaders? A5, B7, C9, or D11?
Well, I'm learning this now because I didn't know that this was a thing. So
I got confused with Space Invaders and Galaga.
Oh yeah, the big difference there.
And I was like, am I counting it? And I'm like, it's so. Yeah. I actually oddly think it's not 11 in the row, but I think the number of rows is the same.
Oh, interesting.
Which is wild. It must have been based on the same underlying code.
Yeah.
All right. So in the original Space Invaders game, players faced how many rows of 11 aliens each? The correct answer was A, 5. I know, everybody. That was actually the.
It was a kind of a sleeper there.
Sleeper, yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. It seems like more.
Yeah. It's just all the frantic energy that you probably were spending after that, and just
shooting.
The PTSD that you're reliving right now of trying to take out the invaders.
That's true.
So.
All right. So before we jump to scores, I have a way that folks, if they're looking to get out of the house and they want to give to a good cause, I've got the way for them to do it.
How's that, Matt?
So on June 2nd.
Okay.
So
that's a date.
It's a date. Yeah. I don't know what day of the week. It's probably a Tuesday.
It's Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
It's probably after the 1st.
So it's the day after the 1st, right?
Perfect,
Yeah. June 2nd.
Monday.
They are going to have a blood drive here at Great North.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So from noon to 5, they're going to have a blood, and it's going to be here inside the tap room. And they, if you want to sign up, go to redcrossblood.org. And then you can either do the search, or if you want to target your search, you can type in the zip code 03109. So redcrossblood.org and the zip code 03109 from noon to 5 p.m. on June 2nd.
Okay.
So great way to, 1, get out of the house.
Yep.
And 2, give to a good cause.
Yep. You can go ahead and give your blood, and someone else can benefit from that. And thank you.
And thank you. That's right. All right. So.
And you will also get a token for a free. You'll get a token from Great North for a free pint later on whenever that might be. So hold on to your wooden nickels, folks, because they're going to be worth a beer.
All right. So let's check out some final scores, Michael.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh,
boy.
Man.
So quick look. No one got all 15 correct.
No, I was super hoping for Jack Attack there.
We would have been there. We would have been, and that probably would have put them into 5th place. But instead, CJ and Katie snuck up 5th place. Nice work. Jeff is stoked to be here. 4th place. Matt and Kristen, solid 3rd. Which I want to point out, they only got 12 of the 15 correct, but somehow still ended up in 3rd place, which meant they were fast.
Yeah, they were.
Maybe too fast on the other 3.
Super fast.
Yeah. Team to be named later in 2nd place, and our good friends, Floor Hockey Dropouts, they're at the top, 1,733 points. Well done. We got prizes for the top 3 teams.
Yep, we do.
Which is how should they expect to see that, Michael?
I don't know what you mean. What?
Or they get will they get an email?
Yep. So you'll receive an email from Lisa here at the tap room, and she will go ahead and let you know that you won your prize and how you can go ahead and take care of it. And so, congrats to those who won. And
by the way,
well
I feel remiss if we didn't mention the Battle of Bedford. The Lyles top 10 finished 9th place tonight. Level 10.G3 screamed up to 17th place. So if they hadn't gotten off to such a clunky start, who knows what would have been possible.
Yeah, anything. 16th place even.
16th place. So quick reminder that the tap room is open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Saturday, Sunday from 1 to 4. Go to greatnorthaleworks.com and you can order online. Delivery days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you get your order in by 10 a.m., you'll be delivered same day. Otherwise, it'll be delivered on the next delivery day. Coming soon, we've got deliveries within New Hampshire, Vermont, Ohio, Virginia, Washington, D.C., Nebraska, North Dakota, Oregon, Nevada, and maybe someday Maine.
Maybe. Dave Lemire, someday. And
finally, June 2nd, we've got, I'm holding it up so you
like
guys can all read it. Hopefully you can read it from there. But
Zoom
June
close,
2nd,
folks.
noon to 5, blood drive here, Great North. You can give a pint, get a token, go from there.
Yep.
So again, 12 to 5 on June 2nd. We will be back.
We will.
On our normal night.
Next
week.
Next Thursday.
Here
at the tap room.
Here at the tap room. We're excited to be back, but that'll be a normal night, normal day. No more of this like really weirdness that we had tonight.
Yeah. Until the next time.
Yeah. So again, I'm Matt. That's Mike. We're thankful that you guys were able to join us tonight. We'll see you again next week.
Take care.